Hello, everyone, and welcome to this edition 65 of Star Nation News. Today, we have news from the Ciakahrr War, the galactic war that is going on in this galaxy, and few other insights that I will share with you. These insights are given by my contact, Thorhan Eredion, officer in the High Command of the Galactic Federation of Worlds, not the High Command of the Federation by itself, but the High Command of a battleship, XL6 Sol, which is in the orbit of Earth, the high orbit of Earth in this star system. So Thorhan is my contact on board his battleship and is giving me information that I will share with you tonight. So fasten your seatbelt and engage. The galactic war between the Nataru United Alliance and the Ciakahrr Empire is meant to come to an end in the near future. Many sectors of this galaxy have been cleared from the Ciakahrr presence and now secured, allowing the civilizations to rebuild themselves with the assistance of the galactic community. The Galactic Federation of Worlds and the Ciakahrr Empire have supported each other in military operations on their respective territories. To this day, very few star systems remain under the servitude of the Ciakahrr Empire, and they are next to be liberated. The casualties for the Ciakahrr Empire have been the loss of many lives, the destruction of most of their fleets, the eradication of their facilities on conquered and now liberated worlds, and the breaking of their former alliances. Their headquarters in the Tuban star system are about to be encircled by the forces of the United Alliance of Nataru, consisting primarily of a massive Negumak armada. As many of you may know, the Negumak Gnomopo, a giant arachnoid species native to the Antares star system, are the nemesis of the Ciakahrr and the only species they fear. The galactic offensive to defeat the Ciakahrr Empire was made possible when the Negumak Gnomopo joined membership with the Galactic Federation of Worlds. The Negumak Gnomopo are predators to the Ciakahrrs, as their favorite food is reptilian flesh. And the Gnomopo like to claim that the Ciakahrr taste good. While some fleets of the Nataru Alliance and the Intergalactic Confederation have retreated from the Sol system to beyond the Oort cloud, securing the perimeter of the Sol system, there is still a strong presence near Jupiter and in orbit of Earth. The Galactic Federation of Worlds still has 4 motherships in high orbit around Earth, as well as the Intergalactic Confederation that has also 4 motherships in orbit of Earth. In order to disclose their presence, both organizations continue to send or send ships into the Earth atmosphere to be seen by all. We have now begun to send out for you all to see disc-shaped scout ships. Disc-shaped scout ships, remotely piloted for the moment from our motherships. You will see them in significant numbers in your skies soon Many underground facilities formerly owned by Earth dark military groups passed into the hands of the Earth Alliance between the years 2019 and 2022. Only 2 key locations were abandoned by their dark military occupants and Nebu Alliance residents and remain in the custody of the deep state. Now that a new government has taken office in the United States, investigations have begun. A lot of investigations in many domains, but some have begun to expose these sites to the public and to reveal the reality of the collaboration of the MJ-12 and the CIA with the former Nebu Alliance of the Six. While these investigations are taking place, the deep state is destroying evidence in the same way that unnatural fires were used to eliminate evidence of a connection between the elites and the Ciakahrr-run trafficking of young humans. Earthquakes are artificially induced also to destroy evidence of negative off-worlders in places like the Groom Lake area. Destroying evidence is the last resort of the hunted dark elite. Now, I would recommend not to give too much attention into the mainstream distractions engineered by the very government who want to redirect the people's attention away from the exposure of their misdeeds and corruption. Usually, when the potential gender swap of celebrities or presidential wives is brought up, this is glittery dust thrown at your eyes, that you do not see the real light of truth about these people. It is not about what gender they are, what they look like, but who they truly are, and in what dark organizations and horrifying operations have they been involved. We are also seeing a drastic end to the woke movement, psychological operation engineered by the deep state's skilled agencies that was aimed at confusing populations, individuals, and children by wiping out their identity, emasculating the divine and biological masculine, and crushing the divine biological feminine. By attempting to wipe out the very power core of the alchemical nature of humanity, that is binary in nature, male and female. The predator class hoped to crush once and for all humanity's power, biologically and intellectually, and generating divisions and fights. Many children were harmed through a new wicked system of education in public schools, but humanity will recover because it is you, the parents of these children, to take back the beacon of education and clear the dark goo from their heart. As long as these programmings are going in the public schools, these children who have been harmed are confused and they need you. It is time we take back that power and set our children free from the tentacles of a dying beast. The golden age of humanity has begun. Yes, indeed, the golden age of humanity has begun. Between 2019 and 2022, all the underground facilities owned by the deep state have been cleared. In 2022, we saw the end of this operation of clearing the undergrounds. If you follow the news I'm providing to you, especially in my second book, We Will Never Let You Down, you can have an idea of the timeline of these operations. Although there are still places that remain abandoned with evidence that have been destroyed, actually, but there is no more regressive extraterrestrials under the surface of Earth. This is very important because you hear different sounds of information, but I can assure you, and I've always been clear on that, in 2022, it was the end, when all reptilians, dark fleet, gray Nebu, they were all gone. And already in 2021, these clearing operations have been gone. The reptilians were cast out with the debacle of the dark fleet from Antarctica. So there is no worry to have. There is no war going on under the surface of Earth. That is very important. There is no more war going on since 2022 under the surface of this planet. I want also to specify that all the ancient space arcs that were buried on Earth were activated in 2021, in October actually, when the fleet of the Intergalactic Confederation arrived in our star system. The frequency of the fleet, 500 motherships, just was a burst out that swiped through the whole star system and activated anything that was in frequency resonance with them, the ancient arcs, and also the star seeds on Earth, who are members of the Seeders. There are many of you, many, many. So now I want to remind you of my webinar this February 23rd. It will be a Q&A, and I hope to see you there on my Crowdcast channel, 23rd of February, very soon. And I want also to make an announcement. I have been authorized to show you photographs. These photographs of ships will be available on my website, but not yet. I want to first, before disclosing them freely, publicly, and you can see them, I will present these photographs at a very special event. The Galactic and Spiritual Informers Connection Conference in UK, in Eastbourne, on May 10 and 11, 2025. I will do a presentation about updated technologies, highly advanced technologies of spaceships at the occasion of this conference. And I will present these photo evidence. So fasten your seatbelts. And if you don't have booked your ticket, yes, for this amazing trip, you can find there's still some places left at the link below. There will be also a flyover orchestrated by JP's contacts. JP will be there. So that will be something else amazing. And I can't wait to see this. We are bringing to you disclosure. We are bringing to you the truth. And I hope in your heart that you can feel the frequency of love that carries this truth. You all have come to this moment in time in your evolution, in your awareness of who you are. And I am celebrating in my heart this knowledge that you are awakening to who you truly are. People from the earth and people from the stars, brothers and sisters from Creator Source. I wish you a wonderful time ahead, and I will meet you next week for another edition of Astonishings. The SHRUG are an indigenous species from the fifth planet of the yellow G5 spectral type star system they call Yihili. Environmental conditions are hostile on all the worlds of this system due to their close proximity to the star. However, life was able to develop on Ras, the fifth planet. The SHRUG are peaceful and kind interstellar culture and are members of the Galactic Federation of Worlds. They have colonies on many worlds in several star systems. The octopod genome includes a humanoid-type species that is distinct from humans. Although not yet fully documented, these creatures play an important role in the galactic diversity of Nataru. Octopods encompass a wide range of subspecies, including cephalopods. Humanoid octopods, such as the SHRUG, and ethereal high-density beings like the plasmic O from the Andromeda Galaxy. This life form generally possesses highly developed intelligence and does not entertain a service to self spirit of conquest. They are generally considered wise. The SHRUG are androgynous, but this is not the case for all octopod species. They reproduce by laying eggs that they inseminate within their own bodies and release in a gel-like fluid present in abundance on their planet, in lakes and other bodies of water. The SHRUG have a natural reproductive timing. When the clock ticks at the right time, a transformation process occurs in their metabolism, rendering them unable to engage in space travel or other significant activities. They must find a place to rest and contribute to the collective. This moment marks a transition to a new era in their lives when they live active life and become known as elders, occupying different social functions that do not require physical strength. Or they simply retire from society to a simpler life. The SHRUG may look impressive at first sight, intriguing for sure, but they are kind, generous, calm, and spiritual culture.
Star Nation News was brought to you by Elena Danan. Don't miss the latest news every Monday on Elena Danan's channel. Video directed by StefZak.